So I'm going to have to do this in two parts because as I was guiding all of you through that guided visualization, my video camera just decided to go off. Maybe it was it was just a bit too quiet. So this is part two of this week's vlog. Yeah, very interesting. And sometimes when we work with energy, technology does act up. I'm sure many of you can relate to that. Energy has a strange effect on technology, but I'm just willing to go with that. So, yeah, so back to 2019, what is coming for us? A lot of people want to know about predictions and what they need to prepare for. And that's always an interesting question. I don't live too much in the future. But I believe this year, especially for those of us who are Cancer, from what I'm understanding, the astrological sign Cancer, this is going to be a big year for us in business, and really creating our business as we've always imagined it to be, the greatness of that. So for all of you out there who are Cancer like me, this is going to be a really fabulous year for all of us in terms of business. Now, I'm not an astrologer, so I don't have any more tips about all the other astrological signs. I'm sure you can find lots of YouTube videos about that. But in general, just looking at what the energies are in this world and what's occurring right now, I do believe that there is some energies of separation happening. And the separation that you may be feeling, and I know I've been feeling, is all about really moving away from the energies and people in our lives that are still hooked in to that unconscious paradigm, hooked into materialism and greed, and really the energies of superiority and judgment. We are all evolving, and there are some people that are just choosing not to live consciously, and there's no right or wrong about that. That's their choice. But the separation feeling you may be experiencing is due to that. I think there's like two paths happening right now. And we're those of us who are choosing a more conscious path are moving along that path, and we're breaking free from those people in our lives that are not supporting or are not aligned with living consciously. That's what I want to say. They're just choosing a different way, and we're feeling that separation, and some of us are feeling a kind of separation anxiety, and even having mild anxiety or panic attacks can be some of the symptoms of that separation that's occurring. So I just want to address that because I'm aware that is occurring in some of my clients who I've been working with. And I want to remind all of you who are experiencing that it's important to keep connecting with yourself every day, and to do that 7-step practice that I shared with you, to spend more time in nature, to ground yourself, especially those of you who are living in the cities, like a lot of my clients in Singapore, where they don't have a chance to walk barefoot on the grass. They're working in the corporate sector, and they're wearing shoes most of the day, 12 to 14 hours a day. I encourage all of you in Singapore who are watching this to take your shoes off, even if you're in your home, and walk around barefoot. You need that connection to the earth. And as you walk around, do so in a conscious way. Actually intend to go down below all the floors below you, and imagine there's roots growing down and moving all the way down past your car garage and into the earth. Deep into the earth, connecting with the energies of the earth, connecting with her crystalline core, Pachamama, and visualizing that energy of Pachamama coming back up, all the way up through those floors and into the soles of your feet, and really grounding yourself. Grounding is going to be very important for this year. because there are going to, obviously going to be more natural disasters and more people that are leaving our lives, whether they are passing away and physically leaving this planet, or they are leaving our lives because we're no longer aligned energetically with them, or we are choosing to leave and separate from them. Not because we are in any way superior to anyone, but just realizing that we need and we desire to surround ourselves with people that are in alignment with us. So that's some of what's going to be occurring in 2019. I think many of you will also be choosing different career paths. I think you know who you are. And yeah, just really moving into closer to your mission, really feeling the urgency to start living your life on purpose even more, and getting on the path so you can fulfill your mission here on earth. As many of you know, we all have a mission. And the mission does not have to be some grandiose mission. It can just be that you're choosing to move into a work of, serving others. Maybe you choose to start coaching people, or writing books and sharing your knowledge, or singing a song, becoming a singer and sharing your truth and your wisdom through music. There's many ways in which we can live out our mission, or even just, doing volunteer work and helping the